Israel appears to be getting ready for a strike on Iran's nuclear facilities. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has talked to his cabinet about military action. All this comes as new evidence is surfacing that Iran is developing nuclear weapons. Chris Mitchell has the story now from Jerusalem.
Israeli intelligence believes Iran is continuing its pursuit of nuclear weapons, and Israeli leaders are talking more about what they need to do about it. To some analysts, the rhetoric from Israeli leaders, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, indicates Israel could be laying the foundation for a possible preemptive military strike against Iran's nuclear program. For example, in comments early this week, Netanyahu warned Iran posed a grave threat to the world, the Middle East, and Israel. He also said, a security philosophy cannot rely on defense alone. It must also include offensive capabilities, which is the very foundation of deterrence. Our policy is guided by two main principles. The first is, if someone comes to kill you, rise up and kill him first. And the second is, if anyone harms us, his blood is on his own hands. The Israeli newspaper Haaretz reported Netanyahu and Defense Minister Ehud Barak are trying to convince a majority of the cabinet to support military action against Iran. In addition, Israel's foreign ministry has instructed its ambassadors to tell other ambassadors and leaders the window of opportunity for imposing effective sanctions on Iran is closing. The campaign is designed to convince the U.S., European nations, and other Western countries to impose their own sanctions against Iran. However, the U.S. has warned Israel about any independent military action. In the meantime, the International Atomic Energy Agency will release a report next week on Iran's nuclear program. The report is expected to show Iran is trying to build a nuclear bomb. One other item drew the attention of many observers. Israeli Air Force planes recently conducted a training exercise that simulated attacks against the Mediterranean island of Sardinia. The exercise lasted several days. Sardinia is approximately the same distance from Israel as parts of Iran.